Well, greetings to all. My name is Carol Ford, and I am the Vice President of Sales and Customer Service with Regal Home Gifts. I am so excited that the time has finally come for you to get started. It is my pleasure in this recording to walk you through the simple steps that you need to take in order to get started or restarted with your Regal business, and how to purchase your first quantity of Regal catalogs in order to launch your business most effectively. First of all, let me briefly describe the company and the industry that you are venturing into. Let's also have a look at what your role will be as the new Regal ambassador once you get registered with us. So why register as an ambassador with Regal Home Gifts? Well, first of all, you are part of an industry that is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's called the direct selling. And so we are a direct selling company. We are a catalog marketing company. Since 1928, this company has been promoting unique products that has become a household name. Regal is known by many people, even as far back as remembering as children seeing a Regal catalog in the home. We are a catalog marketing company. We promote the compensation plan that is paid out on a single level, not on multi-level. And our co-owners, Fred Pritchard and Howard Goldstein, are already very successful entrepreneurs, so they know how to build success. We have a strong backing in this company. What will be your role as a Regal ambassador? Well, first of all, you are independent. You're not an employee. You're not a contract with the company as far as a consultant or any of that nature. You are an independent representative of the company and the products. You are operating your own business. We are here to support you in that. So you are not in business by yourself. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have a whole lot of support behind you, tools, training, everything you need to be as successful as you want to be. And you are responsible as that business owner to be operating in accordance with all of the local, provincial, and national legislation. You're also responsible for conducting business in line with the terms and conditions that you will be signing off on when you complete the application. Now let's talk about how you will make money with Regal Home Gifts. You will be earning a commission for every time that you sell products. That commission can be as high as 35%. You'll also earn in other ways beyond the commission, which will be very rewarding for you as well, really rewarding you for every effort that you are doing in building your business. So there's awards programs, leadership incentives, and marketing efforts or support that we will provide to the leaders who are out there really building their business with the Regal catalog. And so there are various ways in which we are going to be introducing other rewards beyond the commission. So more on that as we move forward. Let's talk about the various ways in which you can build your business, how you climb up the ladder, if you will, in the different status levels. First of all, everyone gets started as a Regal ambassador, and that means you've completed the application, you've agreed to the terms, and you have purchased a starter package. And so you're ready to get into business. You have everything that you need to get started. You are now a Regal ambassador. You will continue to be referred to as Regal ambassador from the time you get started until you've reached just below $500. So as you can see on the screen, when you've done $250 to $499, you are now a Regal ambassador. And then you become or are promoted to bronze ambassador once you've gone over that $500 mark in your sales. Now let me just highlight at the bottom, you'll see in the fine print, the commissionable sales or commission product sales that I'm referring to in this chart is referring to calendar year to date. And that's orders that have been booked, meaning completed. The sale has been completed. It's the funds have come in and it's been shipped out to you. So it's the sales net of returns, so minus any returns that have come in. And it's calculated at the end of each month as to what you have accomplished by way of sales in the previous month. So the bronze is when you have sold 500 to 999, and then going beyond the 1,000 mark up to 1999, you become a silver ambassador. Then you're going up into that first level of leadership. This is where you'll begin to have other rewards for your efforts, and you'll have a lot more support as a leader in the company, as a leader in the line of status program. So the gold ambassador is really the first level you really want to aim for if you're building this as a business, as a serious business. So gold ambassadors is anyone who has sold anywhere between 2,000 and 4,999. And then you can go on beyond that, and many of you have reached even beyond what I'm talking about here right now. So the next level is platinum ambassador, and that's when you've gone from 5,000 to 9,999, and again there's added programs, added awards to that level. And then your top level, which those of you that are really aiming to earn a full-time income and make this a serious business, that is what your eye needs to be on, is the diamond ambassador. So that's commissionable product sales of 10,000 or more. And as I said, as you continue to climb up, you are rewarded in various ways. So let's have a look at what it works out to in retail sales commission. This chart here shows you the various levels that we've just talked about, the status levels. It also shows you the dollars that are required to qualify for each of those levels. Now let's talk about the commission that you're going to be earning for each of those levels, keeping in mind that in addition to this commission, you're also getting other types of rewards. So the ambassador, that's the individual that's just gotten started, and we want to make sure that they get a nice discount, if you will, on their first orders and for their the orders that they're getting from their new customers. So to get them going, we get them started on a 12% commission level. Moving on from there, they promote to bronze, and you can jump right up to whatever level very quickly as you enter into this business. And let's say that you're doing sales in the first month of $1,000. The next month, you've already climbed up the ladder at to the third level. And so bronze is 15%, silver is 20, gold is 25, platinum 30, and diamond, as we said in the last slide, your top level, which is 35%. So you see the fine print at the bottom there. The status qualification ranges reflect annual product sales in the previous year or in the year-to-date sales when it's in a current year. Okay, subject to commission caps on select product categories. So that's referring to the sales commission. And then the third item is referring to the status levels. And it's saying a minimum of $150 in product sales must be achieved within your first 90 days of sign up or of activation in order to retain the qualification that you're at. Okay, so how are you paid? How do we pass that commission on to you? We've made it real simple, and believe me, we've looked at various options on how we can make sure that you get your commission properly, and it's not sitting in some account that you can't reach or anything like that. So how about this? All you need to do is know that you have a bank account, and it's going to be deposited right into that bank account. So commissions are calculated as of the last day of each month, and then we are paying it once all the calculations are done. We're allowing a 5 business day window there for us to get all the calculations in place and process the payment to you. So it's payable to you on the 5th business day of each month. Okay, the payments are made by direct deposit. As I said, you just need to open up a bank account, and I suggest you open up a business account that's separate from your personal one, because it's always nice to see how your business is growing. So have that bank account information. You'll need that information on your application form. Now, if you don't have a business account yet, you can certainly give us one of the bank accounts that you do have right now when you're filling out the application. Go and open up that business account, and then you can contact us and let us know what the new bank information is, just so that it doesn't hold up your application process at the initial steps here. Okay, because as you can see on the screen, you do need to apply by February 28th. For those of you that were previous Regal sales reps, in order to benefit from what we are offering to you right now, you do need to apply before February 28th. Okay, so whatever details need to be taken care of, I would say going right out of the gate, as soon as you've watched this video, you're ready to go. So get that application completed and move forward with getting your catalogs. So here it is. For those of you that were with Regal previously, there's no registration fee and there's no purchase of starter kit. Okay, and I think I can hear some of you applauding to that one, but we wanted to just say thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for being so patient as we have gotten everything in place in order to get to this point where we can now open the gate and say, come on in. Okay, so no registration fee and no need to purchase any starter kit. Your status will be determined based on your 2016 partial year sales. So we have your partial year up until August of 2016. We're going to take whatever you did in that 8-month period and double that. We're not going to just say it's only been 8 months, so we're only counting 8 months. We're going to double whatever it is you did in that 8 months and make that as your annual amount that you sold. And that's what's going to determine what status level you're at based on what we just covered on the previous charts. Okay, so for instance, if you sold $150 in 2016, you're an ambassador. Okay, if you sold $250, so keeping in mind what I just said, it's like we're doubling that amount in order to determine your status. So it's as though you had done $500. Therefore, you've climbed up to the bronze ambassador level based on what you just saw in previous slide. Okay, the status will be raised as year-to-date sales increase. So as you're out there building your business and you're getting the dollars happening, you will climb up to the various other statuses because your sales are increasing. Now, we've had a lot of people say, is there any kind of sales quota on a monthly basis or anything like that? And there are no minimum sales requirements in 2017. Okay, we'll try to keep your previous ID number. That is something else that was often asked on Facebook or on emails that we received. We will make every attempt to keep the number that you had previously. It helps you, it helps us because we have your database information, but there are some circumstances where that's not going to be possible. However, we will do our very best to keep you with the same number. Okay, new to selling Regal, those of you that are on this video, who are listening to this video and you have not done any business with Regal as a sales rep in previous years, then this is new to you, and congratulations on making the decision to check this out. We trust that you will make the right decision and you will become a part of the Regal Home and Gifts team. So here's what you need to do. We have a starter kit that gets you your initial catalogs and some other tools. It gives you the information that you need to really be a success in your Regal business. And that's only $17.99. I am not aware of any other company out there that allows you to get started without having to choose other packages and whatnot as well. But it's $17.99 and you've got your starter kit, okay? You will also need to sign an agreement, and so you will have the application that will need to be approved as well. We will assign you the ambassador status. You'll start at that level and be able to climb up. When you achieve $150 in your first 90 days, just as we mentioned previously, you will get to retain whatever level you're at. Okay, so in the case of a new Regal ambassador, you've just started, you're at the ambassador level. Sell $150 in the first 90 days and you get to remain as an ambassador. Thereafter, if you didn't achieve the 150, we have to assume that perhaps you're not going to do this business after all, and we'll make contact with you to see what's going on. We're not just going to cut you off. We're going to find out what's going on. Is there a need for support, or are you lacking some information on something? So we'll work with you, but that's just a qualification that we need to put in place to ensure that people aren't just coming on board and then not doing anything with it. Okay, status will be raised as year-to-date sales increase, just as we said in the previous slide. And you can apply anytime. There's no deadline to you applying for this particular $17.99 starter kit or for these steps that you need to take. It's anytime. This is our standard for enrolling new Regal ambassadors with Regal Home and Gifts. Okay, what steps are you going to take in order to get started? And this applies to everyone on this video, everyone that's listening to this. So first of all, you're going to complete the application and you're going to submit that, and it's all done online, and we're going to give you some details on where and how to do that. You're going to determine how many catalogs you're going to need in order to restart your business, or in the case of new ones, to start your business. How many catalogs do you want to have in order to get those distributed and working for you? Pre-order catalogs by Sunday, January 15th will enable you to get the out-of-the-gate special pricing. So you'll want to make sure that you're doing that ASAP. January 15 is just around the corner, and the reason we have to set that deadline is because we need to notify the printer on the 16th how many catalogs to print, okay? So we need to hear from you as soon as you've made the decision on how many catalogs you're looking to get. And before you can do that, you need to apply to be a Regal ambassador. If you have any questions, please send them to ambassadors@regal.ca, and we will look at those questions and put answers to them and post them up with the FAQs that you see already on our website. Review the FAQs that are already on that website, and the website is www.regalhomegifts.com. Go there. There are a lot of questions already posted there with answers. So whatever you're thinking, perhaps it's already been addressed. Okay, and then attend our webinars. We're going to have regularly scheduled webinars so that we can come together, as it says, as a huddle, so that everyone is equally informed, everyone is learning new skills. We're going to hear some testimonies from others on what they're doing and finding to succeed very well. And so there's going to be a whole lot of information and great skill building kind of training on there as well. So you're going to want to make sure that you're a part of that on a regular basis. And our next one is going to be on Monday, January the 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link for that will be given in the Facebook and the Regal Home and Gifts website. So you'll be able to see the details of how to link in. It'll give you the link. It's just a matter of clicking on there and it takes you there. It also gives you instructions on other things to do with connecting to the webinar. For those of you that are at the level of gold and above, once you've applied with us and it's determined that yes, you are at the gold and above, you will be attending leadership webinars as well as the huddle. This is an opportunity to come together with those who have really taken this business seriously. They're climbing the ladder. They're making things happen for their Regal business. They are attending a regularly scheduled webinar so that they can come and learn from one another, share ideas, share what is working in your area with other leaders. You'll also have some training conducted by myself and others on the Regal team so that we can equip you with the information and the skills that you need to continue to grow. The next leadership webinar is scheduled for Monday, January the 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now please note that is a new date. We gave you another date at the last webinar, but we needed to change that just in light of when you're getting the pre-order catalogs in and so on and so forth. We want to have some of that already happened by the time we come together and share some other information with you. Now this is only by invitation, so if you believe you're at the gold and above status, you can email us at theambassadors@regal.ca and ask to be invited to the leadership webinar, and we will send you the information, the link, and everything you need to know for that. Okay, let's talk about the application form. You're ready to go. You're ready to get signed on. So let's move it and let's see you become a Regal ambassador like right now. As you can see on the screen, there's a portion of the application there, and there's some of the rest of it, and the next slides will show you more. So there's 3 pages that you're going to go through online. This is going to be positioned for you to be able to easily enter the fields and go through step by step. But I'm going to quickly go through it with you just to highlight some of the items, and then I'll tell you where you can find this application form so that you can go on there even right after listening to this video and get yourself signed on. So the Regal Ambassador Agreement, it's going to ask you for your email, your name, your address, all of that kind of information that you see on the screen. If you'd like to use your former Regal ID number, you're going to place that in that field that you can see on the right-hand side, circled in the red circle there. You're going to enter your number there, and we're going to do our best to match it up with you for your new account with us. And then you're going to click Next on the bottom of that page 1, and that's going to take you to this page, which is your direct deposit banking information. It gives you a sample of a void check so that you can see where the numbers are on your check so that you can enter them on this application that you can see over to your right, entering in your answer where it's asking for the various types of various parts to that check. Okay, so there's the transit number, the financial institution number, the designation number, and account number. Once you've completed all of that, then you hit the click button again, and you end up here with your Regal application agreement. And so you're going to want to read through that. It's only showing a portion of what we have by way of agreement, but you're going to read through the whole thing. Very important that you read all of this fine print, because there's a lot of information there that you need to be aware of before you can actually get started in the business and do very well, knowing that you're covered and you understand everything that you can or cannot do by way of terms and conditions. Okay, once you've completed that, it is going to ask you to complete your signature, and your signature is just your name. Okay, your signature on any document like this, like just printing in your name, just typing in your name, that is valid. You can even take that to court, okay? And so we've checked that out, and yes, the legalities are that you can just enter your name on that line where it asks you for your signature, and because you are submitting it to us electronically, it's valid, okay? Now you're also going to indicate your agreement to 3 different terms, okay? So you have 3 of them here that you need to agree to. So the terms and conditions, you're agreeing to all of these terms and conditions that you just read through on the left-hand side, and you're going to click on the box that says accept. And they're going to give us consent to send you digital communication. Okay, you're going to click on that. That's like sending you emails. Now, many of you have said, how come we didn't know about the webinars by email? How come we're not getting information by email? Up until now, we could not send you mass emails because we did not have your consent. And so according to the CASL, which is the anti-spam legislation in Canada, we could not approach the whole mass of you by email other than that first email that was just indicating, hey, we've acquired Regal, we'll be in touch, okay? The next time that we were to email you was when we were saying, hey, we're ready to go, and here we are. And so you've received an email inviting you to come to this video, but the next step is now you need to give us permission to continue to send you emails that would help to build your business and keep you informed. And then the third thing that you're going to be approving or accepting is to have us publish a portion of your contact information. What do we mean publish? We're not selling your information to anybody. We're not passing it on to anybody outside of Regal. What we're doing is we're asking your permission to be able to put just your first name and the first initial of your last name, and then your Regal Ambassador number and your province, okay? So there's no phone number, no address, no email address. It's just the information I just mentioned, and the reason we want that is when you have someone go on to the website, onto the corporate website and want to buy, we want them to indicate who they've been talking to. And so if they haven't entered in your name and your information, there's that other opportunity for them to say, oh yes, I talked to Sally Smith, okay? And so they'll do Sally and it'll populate Sally, and then they'll start S for Smith, and it'll come up and it'll show what province you're in. They can see that it's you. They click on that, and then it's good to go, and you are going to be credited for that sale. Okay? And then the last thing you want to do after you do the 3 consents is you click on the submit. Okay, let's talk about catalogs, and I'm going to give you a little sneak preview here of the front cover. Are you excited? Yes, we're going to have you pre-ordering your catalogs now so that we know how many to order. We do not want to fall short and have many of you waiting while we have to go back to print. So it's very, very important that you indicate that you want to buy catalogs right now and how many you want. Okay, so here's a sneak preview of the front cover. Isn't that sweet? I love it. It looks so quality. And so this is one of the items that you'll be able to promote to your customers. It's jewelry made right here in Canada, in British Columbia. So that's our front cover. And notice there's no big white box on the front. I just can't help but mention that to you because to me that just took away the look of another catalog. And so I would just say we've done a great job of putting together a very professional and attractive catalog, and this is just a very good sample of what you're going to see on the inside as well. Okay, the estimated date of completion of this catalog is February 10th, provided we get the information to the printer by January 16th. You get all your orders in and we get off to the printer with all the information we need to give them, then they are promising us that we will have those catalogs printed and they will start to ship them out February 10th. Isn't that exciting? To think that we've only acquired this company, oh, what is it, about 65 days ago. How exciting. Pre-order catalogs now, how do you do that? Well, there's 4 different ways in which I'm going to go through with you the ways in which you can market with your catalog, and therefore how do you order catalogs to market in those ways. So the first way is that you want catalogs shipped to you directly because you hand them out, you do your thing with those catalogs right from home. And so you want these catalogs to be shipped from our printer directly to you, to your address. So what do you do in that case? Well, first of all, you're purchasing these catalogs in packs of 12 catalogs. They are shrink wrapped together as 12 catalogs. There's a special pre-order price. When you order right now, as you are applying to be a Regal ambassador, we are giving you the price break of just $4.50 per pack of 12. That works out to 37.5 cents per catalog. That is amazing. I've been in this industry for so long, for over 30 years, and even in recent years, I have not seen catalogs at this price, and it's just amazing what we have done to be able to make this so affordable for all of you to really stock up on catalogs. This is your prime tool, the Regal catalog, and so we've made it affordable for you. So it's $4.50 per pack plus shipping and the applicable taxes. These will be shipped directly to you from the printing plan as soon as they are ready. And you can even specify a custom message on the back cover of this catalog. So yes, that box that was in the front is now on the back, and you can put a special message there, and you can put it up to 6 lines and 60 characters per line. Now, if you choose to not customize it in any way, we'll just go with the standard message. The default is to just say your Regal ambassador and then print your name, your telephone number or your email address, and your ambassador number. That's what we will put on each of your catalogs if you don't specify any kind of custom message. Okay, so that was the first way that you can purchase catalogs. The second way is many of you in your previous Regal venture were doing some emails to mass customer lists. You already have a business established, you've got a database of customers and even of prospects, and you are piquing them, as I like to say, with this catalog on a regular basis. Okay, so for those of you that like to have it personalized and shipped directly to your customers and prospects, here's what you need to know. It's shipped directly from the printing plant to your customer or your prospect via Canada Post's program, which is called Personalized Mail Services. You will provide Regal with the list of names and addresses so that we can ship to them directly. And the cost of doing this is only $1 per catalog plus of course applicable taxes. We have to take care of the government, but it includes postage. Okay, so it's just $1 per catalog plus applicable taxes. There is a minimum order size of 24 catalogs, so 2 packs. Okay, that's the minimum that you can order and be able to use this program. Again, you can customize. We just really love the opportunity to customize whatever message you want to put on there. You might have a nice tagline that you like to use, and that's your opportunity to put it on the back of all of your catalogs. Okay. Again, there is a default. If you don't give us a custom message, we'll go with the default, which will say courtesy of your Regal ambassador, and then your contact info there. Okay. Again, it's up to 6 lines on your message, your customized message, up to 6 lines and 60 characters per line. And then another program that you're all familiar with, if you've been doing any kind of mass mailing of catalogs, is what was formerly known as unaddressed ad mail. This unaddressed ad mail is now called neighborhood mail. Doesn't that sound friendlier? So your opportunity here is to tap into a market that is your target market, but you haven't tapped into it yet. Okay, and so it's based on demographics and on geographic information that is provided by Canada Post, by Statistics Canada, and by other sources that says these people are interested in this and they live here. And so there's a lot of details onto what you can zero in on as far as you know, who your market is and who you want to reach. Okay, so these catalogs will be distributed via the Canada Post program, which is called the Neighborhood Mail. The cost of this is only 55 cents per catalog plus taxes, but it includes shipping. Okay, you also have opportunity to customize this. You can put up to 2 lines of 60 characters that will be printed above the address block. Otherwise, again, we will use a 2-line standard message for this. So that's the neighborhood mail. You might say, okay, I want to do this area code area because I know that that's where, or not area code, sorry, the postal code area, and that's where I know, you know, my market is. I know that that's where people are that would be interested in these products, okay? And so that's your opportunity to go into the Canada Post system, and we'll direct you on how to do that and choose the location that you want to market. And the fourth one is generic catalogs. These are not customized. You don't give a custom message on these ones. It's catalogs that once everything is printed and is shipped out to all of you, for those of you that are pre-ordering, this is what is left after the pre-order period, okay? And it's what we bring into our warehouse so that we can sell these catalogs on an ongoing basis. So while supplies last, okay, and following the pre-order period, you have opportunity to buy these catalogs. And as I said, you are buying some right now, and that's step 1 that we just talked about, at a reduced price. You wait until this time after the pre-order period, and it will cost a little bit more, $5.50 for a pack of 12, which is 45.8 cents each, okay, plus your shipping and the applicable taxes. This is shipped to you or to one address, and so you order however many packs of 12 that you would want at that point and have it delivered to whatever address you give us, okay? There is no custom messaging on it. You can affix a label of your own once you receive those catalogs. Now, please note the catalogs will only be shipped right now to the provinces for which we've received approval to conduct our direct selling activities in, okay, at the time of publication. So right now we know that Ontario and British Columbia are good to go, okay? The rest of you, it won't be long. We'll have you in place as well. We've got our lawyer working on it, and so it's just a matter of time before the others are approved as well. So I would say get your pre-order in, because even before the printing is done, we could have your province also approved. And so get them in. We will not be shipping them out to you until your province is approved, and we'll keep you informed on how that's going as well, okay? How to pre-order catalogs, packs of 12 delivered to your address, okay? So now you know what you want to do. You've seen the 4 options. You're already thinking, okay, I want to do this one and this one and this one. And so what are you going to do? How are you going to do it, okay? There's a special process in place just right now for this launching period, and it's while we're still building our Regal website, okay? We're going to use our other company's website, Golda's Kitchen. We're going to use their website temporarily for a page that provides you with the opportunity to purchase catalogs. We expect that after this pre-order period, we'll be able to transfer your credentials from what you completed on the Golda's Kitchen website, transfer that to the new Regal website. Okay, so what do? Here's the steps. You click on the link that's provided at Regal Home and Gifts, and in the Facebook, we will give you the link and say, here's where you go to get registered. You click on that link, and note you won't be able to find the catalogs by searching. So don't go in the search bar at the top of Golda's Kitchen website looking to enter Regal catalogs. It just won't find it. Okay, we haven't put it as part of the inventory per se. And so what you're going to do is click on the exact link that we give you, and then that will take you to the right page where you can purchase catalogs. You'll select the quantities of catalogs that you are ordering for delivery to you, to one address to you, and then click on Add to Basket. So let's have a look at that together so that we're really clear on the easy steps that you're going to take once you get that link of where to go to order your catalogs. Okay, now again, I stress these are just that number one part that we talked about, which is you're ordering products. It could even be customized, but they're going to you directly. They're not going through any of the Canada Post programs, okay? So here's what the page will look like when you go to the Golda's Kitchen to order your catalogs at this time, just for during this launching time. So step one is you're going to enter the quantity of packs of 12. So in this example, there's 6 packs being ordered. So that would be 72 catalogs coming to you. Okay, so you're ordering 6. Once you've entered that number, you just click on the Add to Basket. Now, what do? You proceed to the checkout. Once you've clicked on the Add to Basket, it takes you to the checkout page, okay? There you're going to choose your Canada Post expedited parcel as the shipping method that you want to use. So as you can see on the screen, you're at the secure checkout, okay? And you're going to choose that you want to have it shipped to you by Canada Post. Then you're going to come to this section here, this page, and it's going to tell you that you have the opportunity to send a gift note, okay? This is what our Golda Kitchen customers have the opportunity to do. If they're purchasing anything that they're sending off as a gift, they can actually have a gift message in there. We're using this system just for this time for you to customize those catalogs. So if you're wanting to customize the catalogs, you're going to click on that number 3 option where you see the check mark where the round red circle is, and then you're going to click on that little plus sign that is next to the gift message. And when you do that, a box will open up like this, and you don't need to enter the from and the to, you just need to enter the message. And again, you're ordering the catalogs that are going to you directly, and so you want to have a message on that white box that's at the back of your cover, and that's where you have up to 6 lines that you can give us information for, and up to 60 characters per each of those 6 lines. Okay, once you've entered that customized information, then you click on the apply, as you can see at the bottom of that little box. And that's all there is to it. You will then have your order processed and waiting for the catalogs to be printed. Now, we will not be charging you for your catalogs until the catalog is printed and ready to be shipped to you. Okay. However, having said that, you will be required to give all of your payment information. So how to order Canada Post mailing services. Those other services that we talked about, the personalized mail, which is what Canada Post calls when you're actually submitting a database of customers' names and addresses so that we can ship to them directly. Okay, so these are catalogs being shipped directly to your customers because you've provided us with a list. Okay, for this pre-launch time only, you're going to order the personalized mail or even the neighborhood mail program by emailing us at catalogs, that's with an S, so it's plural, catalogs at regal.ca. We will provide you with more information on what is required of you, what information we need from you, how to submit that list of your customers to us, all of the requirements that are necessary in order for us to get you on the personalized mail or on the neighborhood mail. Okay, we'll also take your order at that time on the quantity that you're wanting to do. Okay, so recap, because that's a lot of information that I just provided to you. So let's recap on your action steps. Okay, you're going to complete and submit your ambassador application after you've also read through all of your terms and conditions that are there in the agreement. Okay, you're going to determine your catalog mailing options. What do you want to do? 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 4 is really after pre-order, so don't even worry about that. Get your catalogs right now. 1, 2, and or 3. Okay, and then the third step is order your customized catalogs that are being shipped directly to you. So you may choose to do the Canada Post things too, but you also want to have catalogs on hand. So you want to determine how many do you want and what do you want to say in that customized label. Okay, and then number 4 is email catalogs at regal.ca for more information on how to order your neighborhood mail and your personalized mail for doing those campaigns. Okay, so stay informed and connected. We mention this often in our various communications with you, on the webinars, on Facebook. It's so important for everybody to stay equally informed, okay, and connected. I mean, it gives you that feeling of we're a big, happy, Regal family. We support each other, and when you're needing some fresh ideas, you have people you can tap into, people that you can connect with on webinars and listen to what they're doing. You can connect with them on Facebook and ask questions. And so stay informed and stay connected. Here are some of the ways that we enable you to do that. There's the Ambassador Huddle webinar, as I mentioned earlier. The next one is on Monday, January the 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to want to be there. It's for all ambassadors, and it's for even your guests. If you have individuals who are looking at potentially becoming a Regal ambassador, this would be a suitable webinar for them to attend to see us in action and hear what we do. Okay, the content of that webinar will be updates. You know, there's still a lot going on, like we're needing to get our website totally completed and a lot of other things that we are doing on your behalf. And so you're going to want to get on there and be informed on those. The status of the launch, you know, where are we at with the printing and all of that. By then we will have all of your orders sent off to our printer, and we'll perhaps have some information there for you. And then I'm going to have some individuals sharing their testimonies of what does Regal mean to them? Why have they remained so loyal to Regal? What have they done that's been successful? So we're going to have individuals sharing testimonies on that webinar. And then there's going to be some training too. You have those catalogs coming to you. What are you going to do with them? What are some of the great tips that we can share with you on, yes, as soon as those catalogs reach your doorstep, here's what you can do. Even before they get there, here's what you can do. And so we look forward to spending that time with each and every one of you. We also have the opportunity to come together with the leaders of Regal, individuals that are gold ambassadors and above. And so this is, as I said earlier, by invitation only. You need to qualify in order to be on this webinar. And so as you apply and we see what status level you're going to be at, that will determine whether you're a gold and above. And if you think that you are, or if you're wondering whether you are, then that's your opportunity to send us an email, ambassadors@regal.ca, and say, am I qualified to be on the leadership webinar? Okay, Monday, January 23rd is the next one, and it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, you may be looking at these times and saying, oh, I work at my day job at that time, or, you know, I have my children's sports night, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Not to worry. We will always record these webinars, not only so that if you had to miss it, but also so that we can archive them, and as new Regal ambassadors come on board, they can go back and listen to the archived webinars and get up to speed real quick. Okay, the content of this leadership webinar is we're going to talk about the mail campaign that you are preparing for, that you've ordered catalogs for. We're going to talk about the neighborhood mailing. We're going to talk about the personalized mailing. We're going to have others sharing testimonies at the leadership level, and we're going to give you some updates that perhaps are just for the leaders at that point to know. Perhaps it's programs and incentives and whatnot that we want to share with the golds and above. For webinar connection details, go to the Facebook or our website. Okay, so the Facebook, and you don't have this Facebook page yet because it's we've been sending you to the corporate one. But the one that we're going to post these webinar links to or on is facebook.com/Regal Ambassadors. Now this is going to be a Facebook page that's only for Regal Ambassadors, and so it's not open to the public. It's open to just those who are registered with us as Regal Ambassadors. And so that's where we can share some ideas with you that we don't necessarily want to put out there to the general public just yet. Okay, and then of course our website, as it always has been, is regalhomeandgifts.com. Okay, so thank you so much for your time here. I really look forward to meeting each and every one of you and connecting with you on the webinar and by email and on Facebook and all of the various ways that we have to stay connected. So thank you so much for investing in your time here to watch this video, and thank you for your loyalty and your patience as you have waited for this great launching time. As you see on the screen, here's our contact information. Email again is ambassadors@regal.ca. If you have some general information that you need or some questions, again, check our FAQs before you send those questions, just to make sure that you're not repeating something that's already out there. And then our website, regalhomeandgifts.com, and then the Facebook pages. As I said, we've had the first one that's listed there up and running and communicating with you with various information that you needed to have, such as the link to the last webinar, the recording that you could listen to from our previous webinar. And so that's open to the public at this time and will remain open to the public. The other one that I mentioned on the previous slide, which is facebook.com/Regal Ambassadors, is private, is just for our Regal team. Okay, so be watching for that. Get on there, stay informed, and find out what is happening. But really, you want to just out of the gate right now, get on that page. If you've already received the link to where you go to apply, get on there. Get yourself applied, get yourself ordering those catalogs, and launch your business, your Regal business, like never before. Okay, so are you excited or what? I know I am, and I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to meet each and every one of you as we come together and build Regal Home and Gifts like Regal has never seen before. Thank you so much. Good night or good day, and we will talk to you soon.